I am Denise Palmer, and I am an illustrator, artist, and surface pattern designer working out of my studio close to the Gulf of Mexico, where water adventures and botanical plants surround my everyday life. Welcome to these video chats, where I talk about some of the techniques I've used to create my artwork and chat about all things illustration, art, and design. Welcome to this episode, and today we are talking all about Christmas florals. Florals are a favorite subject of mine, as they are an essential subject to have in your portfolio. They can be used for various products, occasions, and events that bring meaning and joy to our everyday lives. Since it is the holidays, I decided to share more about Christmas flowers, and this artwork is from a collection of Christmas designs in my portfolio and are based on the idea of a sugar plum forest. To round out the collection, I wanted to have a bright and bold floral design in the collection, and these are the flowers that make up the design, which I will share at the end of this video, so do stay tuned for that to see the finished artwork. Okay, so this peony is starting to get very detailed in my Procreate canvas, and as it was taking on kind of a realistic look, which looked great, but it was starting to get too detailed for me for this particular design. So I decided to go back and simplify the artwork, and I liked the more simplified version best. Before we get too far into this episode, if you want to start drawing plants in Procreate, I have a free beginner mini course all about illustrating leaves, which you can find at the link below this video. Leaves are the foundation for creating plants and progressing to florals, so it is a great starting point and a fun way to get to know Procreate. In addition to the main focus flower, the peony, I created some filler floral elements, and these are hypericum berries. Berries are a great filler element because they are interesting and a different shape than the flowers, so they create a texture contrast with the flowers. For the berries, I like to create a cluster and then a single berry that I can move around. To also emphasize the holiday feel to this design, I used a filler greenery that is a traditional holiday green called Western red cedar. This plant has little bits of pieces that come off a main stem and really adds a textural kind of detail to it that has a traditional holiday look. I ended up recoloring this and making it a little bit darker. Here are the finished florals grouped together with some other background greenery and singular leaf elements to round out the artwork. This is the same peony flower I created in Procreate, and I edited the colors to make it different by adjusting the colors and scaling the florals differently so they look a little different in the overall design. This is an easy trick to not have to illustrate multiples of the same detailed flower if you want to reuse it instead of creating a new version, which is what I did here, and it works for this design. I don't always do this because I usually like to create more than one version, but for this one it worked. Here is the finished design in a repeat pattern with all of the elements. This design would work great for products like gift wrap, gift bags, and fabrics. I will be sharing more process videos just like this one, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.